I am now fully convinced that the former deputy president is a man on a mission, and his mission is to make sure that President William Ruto and his deputy Professor Kithure Kindiki suffer politically before 2027. I want us to listen to him exposing a serious allegation that the government might be using money to facilitate certain meetings, especially the ones that the current deputy president, Professor Kithure Kindiki, has been holding at his official residence in Karen. Let us listen to Rigiji speaking.
Mukisikia haina maneno, munasikiza. Na msiweke watu sana. Muongee 10 minutes, 15, muwapatie pesa watu waende nyumba. Si ndio? Kuna haja muongeleshe watu masaa 5, alafu mnawaekea na watu wanataka kuchukua pesa waende nyumbani. Hata juzi wamekuja hapa Endarasha, kila mtu 1,100 watu nangoja tu pesa. Ubaya ni kubeba watu na malori kwa sababu wanaweza kuwa na accident. Hakuna hata haja ya kuleta watu na malori. Kama unataka watu ya kusukumusia, si uchukue tu watu ya area. Wale wako tu hapo karibu, wapagie kila mtu kili moja wakusikize, iingilie masikio hii tokea gani? Alafu wewe ufanye nini? Si iko namna hiyo? Kwa sababu tunasema hata wale tumeona ile hoteli imefunguliwa pale Ikulu na ingine Karen. Watu nabebo hapo kila mtu kili 10. Nendeni mchukue pesa. Lakini mkuwe careful na hiyo pesa. Sababu hii pesa ni damu yetu ya watoto ya Gen Z. Hii pesa ni ile ingenunua madawa. Hii pesa ni pesa ya nume. Lakini pesa kwa sababu si mbaya. Hii pesa usipeleke mtoto nayo shule. Hii pesa usinunue ng'ombe ati uweke pamoja na ile yako. Hii pesa ni ya kukula siku hiyo. Alafu kaatiguo kwa sababu Mungu amepanga mwili yetu mzuri. Unakula alafu inasia kwa alafu inafanya nini? Hiyo pesa iko na damu kwa sababu ndio iliuzwa vijana wetu wa Gen Z wamekufa. Hii pesa ni ile ikinunua madawa kwa hospitali. Ndio imejazwa pale Karen na Ikulu na magunia. Ati watu ya mlima wapewe ndio mpiduke. Mnaweza piduka? Lakini pesa kwa sababu inaweza saidia. Ile tu I want to caution you as my people. Besha isho ndugashie tukanyana ciaku. Nzo igwithania. Na ndukana gure mahiu utukania na mau. Na ndukana rihire mwana cukuru na besha iriku.
Now that is a man that branded himself the truthful man speaking. Now before we proceed, in case this is your first time on the Sport Check YouTube channel, kindly support us by subscribing and turning on the notifications bell. We are on a mission to get to 6K before the end of the day. I'm talking about 3rd February 2025. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for supporting this YouTube channel. There's one thing we must understand about Gachagua. He was impeached and he never saw it coming. And an impeached Gachagua is dangerous to President William Ruto and his former the current deputy president, Professor Kithure Kindiki. Why do I say this? This is a man that understands how President William Ruto and Professor Kithure Kindiki operate. He was part of this administration. He used to chair some cabinet committees before they go for the actual cabinet meeting. So he was able to understand whatever is going on in government. And he was also holding certain meetings during his tenure as Kenya's second deputy president under the 2010 constitution. Now it is time for Professor Kithure Kindiki, and if at all there's something that is going on which is not right, he is able to understand because he knows where the money is coming from, whether it is within the budget or it is not in the budget. Now he is talking about trying to use money to bribe the people of the mountain, because whatever he's trying to say, for lack of a better word, it is like it is an allegation that they are trying to bribe the people of the mountain, maybe to stick with William Samoei Arap Ruto. And by the way, this is not just like I'm supporting the former deputy president, but the reality on the ground is that the mountain is gone. They are not going to vote for President William Ruto in 2027, and I'm going to explain that later. Let us understand that Rigathi Gachagua is an impeached deputy president, so he's not new in Jerusalem. He knows what is going on in President William Ruto's government, including, remember how he talked about the affordable housing projects, and that is the mistake that he did. He used to tell that Kenyans that, you know what, they need to upgrade slums, but right now is trying to tell Kenyans that affordable housing, it is not a good plan, because there is you can't trust the process, whatever is going on in that particular sector as we speak. But why do I say that is on a mission to make President William Ruto and Professor Kithure Kindiki's political life difficult ahead of 2027? Now, Rigathi Gachagua has been in a position after he was impeached. He consulted the ground, and you saw how Mount Kenya residents responded. In fact, he is going to start with members of parliament. Why do I say members of parliament? His own member of parliament from Mathira constituency, Eric Wamumbi, is now on top of Rufus, trying to badmouth the former deputy president, and I'm certain he knows very well there's nowhere he's going to be re-elected in Mathira constituency. That one you can take it to the bank. He is not going to be re-elected. Now, the likes of the leader of majority, MP Kimani Ichung'wah, they have served in the National Assembly. In fact, he's serving his third term. He knows that even if I don't go back, I have done my best. It will be time. It will be a turn for somebody else also to serve the people of the Gikuyu constituency. But the reality, most of them are not going to be re-elected, and these are the same people that the head of state and the current deputy president, Professor Kithure Kindiki, are relying on in Mount Kenya region. And these people are not going to be re-elected. So who is going to advance their political activities in Mount Kenya? Nobody. I even saw the deputy president going to Kieni and some parts of Nyeri, where they did those, what they normally do. I don't want to go into nitty-gritties on whatever they were trying to do, but I want us to concentrate or to focus on the reception. The reception was not good for someone who is a deputy president, because this is the second in command and is coming from Mount Kenya region. What I expected was a warm reception. It was not there, and you can see the difficult political life Rigathi Gachagua has created for President William Ruto and his deputy. When the member of parliament from Mathira constituency chanted Ruto, 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 people rejected. That was just a clear indication that, you know what, life is becoming difficult for President William Ruto and Mount Kenya. Now, people are wondering, why Mount Kenya? Why do we concentrate in Mount Kenya? It is because this is the region that voted for President William Ruto overwhelmingly in 2022. This is the region that never listened to the former president Uhuru Kenyatta when he was trying to tell them that I know this person better than you. And that is also the worst mistake Rigathi Gachagua committed. I hope he will not do it again. Now, this is just an advice to Riggy J, for you also to cement whatever you have started doing, and also to make it look natural. Now, this is just an advice to the former deputy president. Please get outside Mount Kenya region. Make sure you go to Rift Valley region, Ukambani, coastal region, Nyanza region, and even northeastern region, so as to make other Kenyans to feel included in your political vehicle. I hope the political party that the former deputy president will come up with, it is not going to be that Itungati, because Itungati, it will not sound good to someone from my own village. I'm just trying to be honest with you. They will feel like it is part of Mount Kenya region only. So it must be something that can be, it must be a political party which is going to embrace inclusivity. If it is going to embrace exclusivity, then it will be still a problem to your political career in 27. And making President William Ruto with your effort, it is going to be no, it is not going to be easy. That is the reality on the ground, unless you get outside Mount Kenya region, because you have now consolidated your support in Mount Kenya region. That is it from the spot check. I promised at the end of my videos to carry out civic education. This is what you need to do. You need to register as a voter as soon as possible. And the beauty of doing that is you can participate in two types of elections. One, general elections. Two, by-elections. You have to demonetize politics as soon as possible, because if you do that, we shall kill this disease to do with corruption. Lastly, vote for someone with a vision. That is when we can get people of high integrity, people who can make positive policies for this nation. Bye. I will see you in the next video.